participate, and you didn't
Yep.
look at other resellers or
No,
other
no,
distribution channels.
we used, there were Reval, there was IT2. I think finally we selected from a group of 3, which was IT2.
What I mean is in terms of the channels that you used. So you just had like an open tender. Everyone was able to submit a bid, but you didn't like separately use other resellers, like value-add resellers or other
No.
distribution
We went
channels.
directly to the software provider.
Great.
And then one question which is linked to that one is, did someone suggested you the adoption of this kind of system in general, or eventually Kyriba in particular, amongst, I don't know, ERPs, banks, auditors, or whatever counterparts you normally use as a treasurer?
Well, I mean, in our case, within our company, procurement, a different area of procurement basically cover all the RFP processes. So it was a decision made within the treasury group and procurement to which procedure to follow to launch the RFP, who to invite if you go directly to the software provider or to use intermediaries. It was an internal decision based on procurement policies and procedures.
Great, thanks. Let's just gear into the next topic. We want to talk more about the purchasing criteria. Can you just quickly name me the top 5 purchasing criteria that were most important to you?
So, most important to us, ability to interface with multiple systems. Global access from remote locations, because we had a central treasury department, so we need to make sure that we had access to global information. That's why we had a requirement that the access will be cloud-based. Support in multiple regions. So service levels in different service departments of the supplier, and ability to have support in 24/7 in different regions of the world. Definitely, cost per implementation and maintenance and transaction, and audit requirements. Ability to trace. Audit requirements, ability to trace transactions, electronic signature, and access to details of each transaction that went through the system.
So that's audit requirements.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I understand it correctly. So basically you say like, this is a specific form of like tracking the information so that you're able to...
Yeah. We audit requires 2 things. One, that each single transaction that was approved in the system could be traced back to the approver. So, for example, every single payment that goes through Kyriba can be traced back to the person that inputted the payment request in the system, and to the different levels of approvers that made possible the release of that payment. And so that there was a requirement from audit, and from a compliance perspective, they also had a requirement, if possible, that the system, apart being SOX compliant, also have the ability to do compliance on vendors like Kyriba, for example, offers the ability now to verify that the vendor is OFAC compliant.
What is it? OFAC? OFAC?
OFAC, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there was some of the requirements that came, not requirements, but from the internal audit requirement, there would be strong preference that the system will provide those capabilities.
Is it the same as SOC 1 and 2, or is it different? Do you know?
OFAC is just checking the vendors against unauthorized, vendors as listed by the U.S. Department of